The Strongest Battlegrounds. A game I spent a lot of times and days grinding. Enjoy making content about having great moments. But what just happened to the Strongest Battlegrounds? In this video, I will be talking about my current state in mind with the Strongest Battlegrounds. Is the Strongest Battlegrounds dying? At one point, this game felt unstoppable. It wasn't just popular, it felt like it was becoming a permanent part of Roblox culture and my job as a content creator. Every server was full, clips were everywhere on social media, and YouTube was flooded with content from creators who genuinely loved playing it. Ever since I was young, I was a big anime fan and still am to this day. So I thought to myself, what anime game should I play and make content of until I saw the Strongest Battlegrounds. Back then, logging into the Strongest Battlegrounds felt exciting. You never knew what kind of lobby you were about to join. Maybe it would be chaos, maybe you'd meet insane players, maybe you'd have a crazy clip worth posting. Every session felt different, but now the feeling is gone. And this video isn't about hating on the game or attacking the developer. This is coming from someone who supported the game for more than 3 years, played it consistently, and experienced it at its peak. Someone who watched it slowly lose momentum over time. And later on, I'll talk about one of my proudest moments in this game, earning my own extremely rare title. Because this game mattered to me, and that's why its downfall hurts. Let's be honest, the biggest issue right now is that the Strongest Battlegrounds has become boring, not broken, not unplayable, not bad, just boring. And boredom is far more dangerous than bugs or glitches because boredom slowly drains your motivation to even open the game. When you join a server now, you already know exactly what you're going to experience. The same characters, the same movesets, the same combos being used over and over again. There's no mystery anymore, no surprise factor. Back then, every fight felt unpredictable. You didn't know how skilled your opponent would be. You didn't know what kind of playstyle they'd use. You didn't know if the lobby would turn into complete chaos or competitive duels. Now everything feels solved. Once you learn the mechanics and master the combos, there's nothing left to chase. No new goals, no new challenges, no new systems to keep you invested. Battleground games rely heavily on constant stimulation. If nothing changes, repetition takes over. And repetition kills excitement faster than anything else. Eventually, even winning stops feeling rewarding when the experience never changes. And that's exactly where the Strongest Battlegrounds is today. This is where the downfall truly began for me anyways. When the Strongest Battlegrounds was actively updating, every update felt important. Even small changes created excitement. Players speculated about what was coming next. Creators prepared videos ahead of time. The game felt alive, but over time, updates became slower, then rarer, then unclear. And when updates stop, something dangerous happens. Players stop believing in the future of the game. It's not about wanting updates every week. It's about consistency and communication. A game can survive on small updates if players know progress is being made. But when months pass with nothing meaningful, players don't just wait around forever. Roblox is packed with new battleground games constantly releasing, and if one game stops evolving, players will move on. The most damaging parts of this downfall wasn't gameplay related at all, it was silence. The lack of communication from the owner created uncertainty, frustration, and eventually disappointment. The last time I saw him post something was over a year ago, like, did something happen to him? Is he okay? Players weren't asking for miracles. They weren't demanding instant updates. They just wanted acknowledgement. A simple message, a roadmap, a we're still working on things, but instead the community was left in the dark. And when a community doesn't know what's happening, rumors replace facts, hope turns into frustration. And frustration turns into apathy. Once players stop caring, it's almost impossible to bring them back. This silence didn't just affect players, it heavily affected creators. Including me at its peak, the Strongest Battlegrounds was a dream game for content creators. There were endless ideas, combo guides, skill showcases, challenge videos, update breakdowns, progression videos, funny moments, montages. The game constantly gave creators something to work with. But when updates stopped, content dried up. Creators were forced to repeat the same ideas. Videos started feeling identical, thumbnails felt forced, titles felt recycled, motivation disappeared. This isn't creators being lazy, it's the game no longer giving creators creative fuel. And when creators leave, exposure drops. When exposure drops, new players stop joining. And once that cycle starts, it becomes a downward spiral. This part is extremely important. There was an update that was supposed to release on December 31st, 2025. Players were waiting, creators were preparing. The community genuinely believed this update would bring life back into the game. And then it didn't come out. It got delayed again. Yeah, you heard me again. Delayed. And delays happen. That's normal. But the problem wasn't just the delay. It was the lack of clear communication surrounding it. No real explanations, no solid new dates, no reassurance that progress was being made. That update represented hope. And when it didn't release, a lot of people quietly gave up. Because at that point, it didn't feel like a delay anymore. It just felt like a pattern. Every delay chipped away at trust. Every missed promise made players care a little less. And once that trust is gone, even future updates won't hit the same. This is where my personal creator experience comes in. When the Strongest Battlegrounds stopped giving me content ideas, I didn't just quit YouTube. I tried to adapt. I started making content on other games like Roblox, Rivals, and Forsaken, not because I wanted to abandon the Strongest Battlegrounds, but because I was trying to keep my channel alive. It wasn't easy. Switching games always risks losing viewers, but staying on a game with no updates and no ideas was slowly killing my motivation as a creator. Every upload felt forced. Every video felt repetitive. So I had to branch out, not out of betrayal, but out of survival. That alone says a lot about the state of the game. I still love the Strongest Battlegrounds. I'm just running out of video ideas. My mind can't think of any video ideas at all. This part is really important to me because I don't think people truly understand how hard it is to get your very own title in the Strongest Battlegrounds. Ever since I started my main channel, which is now falsely terminated due to false copyright strikes, ever since I started the Strongest Battlegrounds and made content about it for over 3.5 years straight, I always dreamed about having my own title in the Strongest Battlegrounds, which I named it Gemified. And then it happened. This isn't something you can grind for. You can't buy it, you can't unlock it through gameplay. There's no checklist or achievement system for it. To get your own title in this game, the owner himself has to notice you when I had 1.93k subscribers. He has to know who you are, or genuinely like your content enough to believe you deserve something permanent in the game. That alone already makes it incredibly rare, and realistically, most players, even really good ones, will never reach that level of recognition. In my case, it wasn't luck. It wasn't random. It was years of effort, content creation, consistency, and genuinely caring about the game. What makes it even more surreal is how it happened. Shockingly, one of the owner's friends messaged him directly about me. He told the owner that he liked my content, not just casually, but enough to actually recommend me. Enough to say, you should see what this person is doing. And the fact that the owner listened, that still feels unreal. The owner didn't just acknowledge my content, he liked it enough to go out of his way and create my very own title. Something I had literally dreamed about getting while playing the game. Something I never expected to actually happen. That title wasn't just text above my name. It represented recognition. It represented the hours I put into the game. It represented the effort I put into my content. It was proof that what I was doing actually mattered. And that's why this part hurts so much. Because moments like that are what made the Strongest Battlegrounds special. They made players feel seen. They made creators feel valued. They gave people a reason to stay loyal to the game. When I earned that title, it felt like one of the highest moments of my time playing. It made all the grinding, all the learning, all the uploads worth it. That's why watching the game slowly lose its momentum is painful, because I know what it used to be capable of. I know how meaningful it could feel. And I know how rare moments like that truly were. This wasn't something easy. This wasn't something guaranteed. This was a once-in-a-lifetime moment in the game. And it's exactly why this downfall hit so hard for me. The downfall of the Strongest Battlegrounds wasn't caused by one mistake. It was a slow decline caused by lack of updates, lack of communication, and lost momentum. This game didn't fall off because players hated it. Players left because they were disappointed. And the saddest part is, this game could still come back. With communication, consistency, and passion, the Strongest Battlegrounds could easily regain its place. But until that happens, players and creators will keep moving on. Okay. Anyways, that's everything I want to talk about during this video. If there's something that I missed through this video that I didn't mention, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below, and also tell me your thoughts about the Strongest Battlegrounds. Is it dying? Is it not dying? Please let me know in the comments. Like I said again, I'm still a part of this community. I still love the Strongest Battlegrounds, but the main reason why I stopped uploading the Strongest Battlegrounds for 2 months is because I didn't have any video ideas to make in the Strongest Battlegrounds. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and hearing my thoughts about the Strongest Battlegrounds. And again, please tell me your own thoughts about the Strongest Battlegrounds. Is it dying? Is it not dying? Do you think what I'm saying is true or not? Tell me in the comments down below. I will try my best to look at each comment. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.